Welcome to Commercial Connections Investing with Confidence. It's Friday, which means that it's time for another Multifamily Minute. This is where I give you a glimpse into what I'm seeing right now in the Eugene-Springfield multifamily market. The real estate market rarely announces when it changes. Most shifts happen quietly, then suddenly become obvious in hindsight. Let me ask you this. If the market shifted tomorrow, would you recognize it or would you realize it 6 months later? Timing matters because it affects buyers' behavior, pricing power, and leverage. In the Eugene-Springfield multi-market, we are seeing buyers underwrite more conservatively, and that changes how properties are trading and selling. A market snapshot is designed to answer very specific questions. Are buyers active or cautious? Are rents supporting the current pricing? Is financing helping, hurting deals right now? Waiting without information, that is not a strategy. Staying informed allows you to act intentionally rather than reactively. Even if you're not ready to sell today, understanding where the market is headed gives you an advantage. It's about awareness, not urgency. Let me give you a quick local example. Over the last year here in Eugene-Springfield, I've watched very similar properties trade, but very differently just based on timing. One owner listed when buyer activity was strong and lending terms were relatively favorable. Another buyer waited several months and then suddenly buyers were more cautious, underwriting was tighter, and the pricing had softened. Nothing about the buildings had changed. It was just the market. That's why timing is not about guessing the top. It's about understanding the environment you're stepping into. When you know how buyers behave right now, you can decide whether it's time to move forward, pause, or reposition. Information gives you options. Lack of information forces reaction. One more layer to consider with timing is psychology. When buyers feel uncertain, they slow down, they ask more questions, they demand more cushion in their underwriting process, and they become cautious. When confidence improves, deals move faster, pricing firms up. We often see multiple offers. Those shifts happen before headlines even catch up. I often tell owners this: the market doesn't change all at once. It changes in tone first. You can feel it in conversations, in offers, in lender feedback, long before you see it published in sales data. That's why staying close to the market matters. Even if you're not actively selling, timing awareness gives you options, and options is where leverage lives. Thanks for spending a multifamily minute with me. If this was helpful, please hit subscribe so you don't miss future market insights. And if you want clarity on your property's value or your next move, go to eugenecommercial.com to request my market snapshot or a pinpoint price evaluation, or schedule a 15-minute discovery call where we can talk through your options. I look forward to seeing you next Friday on another Multifamily Minute.